Hello everyone, it's me, Juniper Blue Mystique. I'm coming on today because I've got a message from Malichai to bring to you, he says. And this full moon, this strawberry full moon, we can associate it with the full moon, but let's face it, it's not just the full moon, so there's a lot going on here. Okay, the energy is off the charts, insane, and depending upon your karma, or the types of energies you're clearing, or your shadow side, depends on how heavy this one is for you. So some of us came here to clear karma for our ancestors as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. What they keep telling me is I'm clearing energy fit for an army of 20. That is why I've been struggling so bad through this time, and not having the ability to get healing has been taxing on my soul, to say the least. Okay, so the decks they wanted me to get today were Lemurian, Starseed, and Fairies. Okay, when I pull Lemurian and Starseed, it definitely lets me know that these energies are off the charts, insane. We are rising in vibrational tide. Okay, that's what they're calling it, and it hurts. Okay, I keep trying to escape this feeling, like I don't. The feeling that I'm having is so overwhelming, and I keep trying to escape it. Like for the first time, like I just want to escape this feeling. And right now I cannot, so I'm having to process it. I'm having to sit here, and I'm having to feel it, and I'm having to process it, and it is like I'm dying. It's like a whole bunch of people are dying. That's how I feel. It is honestly happening that way. I mean, we're all transitioning some way or form or the other. It's just weird. It's very weird, heavy energies, okay? So some of us are feeling them more than others, just like I said. If you're ascending, if there's stuff for you, if you're missing marks, things like that, you're going to know it. You're going to feel it, okay? Whatever is coming up for you, do not push it down. It's detrimental. All right, so let's see. Malichai wants to come through, so I give him permission. Greetings. Greetings, my dear ones. It is I, Malichai. Most of you are not aware of the things occurring at this time. Major warfare and battle of planetary alignments, and of the existence of the One. We are tired, but worry not, dear ones. Things may feel heavy, but they are not as heavy as they seem. This is a good thing. Just one that took us a long time to accomplish. Rest assured, it will end. Rest assured you are okay. Rest assured the only options is up or down. Rest assured thy will is being done. Atlantis is rising at this time. The earth is now becoming one with Atlantis and the tides. Remembering the changes, purging that karma that has been cleansed by the one that you are looking at or listening to. For she is struggling at this time. She is processing many, many, many energies created by many of you. Her heart is filled with sorrow, processing through. For do not judge. She is beauty. She is grace. And we are all in awe of her. Fear not, for these have begun. It can be painful or uncomfortable, or energies you just don't know how to deal with. We must calm our minds. We must not fight them. Allow them to rise and to be purged. It is the purge of the karma of Atlantis in the beginning of time. Be gentle on yourselves. There is more going on here than meets the eye. For what they call the looking glass is all of your actions are being looked upon. Humanity as a whole, unfortunately, swims in judgment and sorrow. These will be difficult times to allow those to rise and to see the judgment that followed. Do not hang on or blame anyone. The best is to let them go. Fill your space with joy and love and things that make you sing. For there, again, is much more than meets the eye. The more you struggle, the harder it can be. The more you avoid, the more you align with demise. Do not avoid what is calling you. Step on in without fear, knowing that there is many energies working for you, not against you. The against you part that you feel is the purging energies that are at your door. The challenge is to allow them to flow through. For many of you will not feel or house the energies of the one you are listening to. Give space for love. Give space for love of you. Give space for love to the one who worked very hard for all of you. Give space for love. Love and unity of the one. For as these difficult energies transition out, it will be filled with the replacement of love and light of the one. This is a big purge. The collective shadow and the individual shadow, just as she had spoken about. All of you are feeling it, no doubt, in some way, shape, or form. Many of you still choosing to live in a life of untruth. This will be what causes your suffering. If you cannot see your truth, live your truth, and be joy in your truth, you will cause separation of your own. For at this time, with our truths and with our higher self, we must align. Great work here has been done, undoing all darkness from the beginning of time. It will be as if a band-aid is ripped off of you. There will be sudden changes you didn't see coming, and by the time they occur is when you will process them through. You won't even be able to think. They will just come. and our world will be undone. It is time to end the great suffering. It is time. The rise of the light of the One. Open your heart. Open your internal eye. And keep your centers clear. It is important at this time to have connection to your higher self through rituals and spirituality and understanding how to calm the mind. Our hearts are with you all at this time. They are uncomfortable changes. The imbalance creates more uncomfortable energies. The balance will be corrected either way. Namaste. Oh my god, now I'm so tired. Sorry guys. Oh my god, that zapped me. Oh my god, forgive me. Having a really hard time coming out of that one. I'm super tired now. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, I'm so tired. Oh my. Whew, forgive me. I love Malichai though. Oh my gosh. I never really knew who he was until my twin flame journey, and then I got to know him. And you're lucky if you have Malichai on your team. He is the leader of the 144,000. Alright, let's see what Lemuria has to say for you all. Can I have some clarity? Can you show me the way? That's my song. It only comes to me every now and then lately, but it's coming back. I love my song. I really do want to make it into an actual, with a beat. Some kind of music behind it, right? I'm trying. I want that to be my sound. That's my theme song. That is my theme song. And it actually goes with everything I do. It's crazy, right? I shine light into the darkness, trying to find my way. Can I have some clarity? 'Cause I need some answers along the way. Shining light into the darkness. Alright, Lumeria, what you got for us to see? What you want for us to see? Show me, please. Whoop, there went one. Here's all it is. All the angels, please show me what we need to see. What message from the Lumeria deck? Rise of Atlantis at this time. Okay, the energies of Atlantis are being reborn. That is what they are saying. Oh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we have Realm Bridger. These are important, okay? For whatever reason, let's pay attention. Harmonic Flight. Oh, wow. And Endless Opportunities. Okay. Realm Bridger. Harmonic Flight. And Endless Opportunities. Just a second. I have to look up Harmonic Flight. I know what it means to me. I know what I read off of this card. I've gotten it several times over. To me, it means unity of basically souls, right? Flying in harmony. Raising in harmony together. Oh, it's 29. I'm way off here. Okay, let's see what this says, though. There's something in here they want me to see, so I'm going to look it up. 29, Harmonic Flight. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another. Relationships with deep bonds. Karmic connection. Clearing illusionary projections. Life-changing connection. Transmuting dissonance. Removing heart armor. being seen, and teamwork. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another. Okay. So that's what I thought. Okay, so realm, what these cards were actually telling me, that's why I had to look it up just to make sure if that was right. Twin flames need healing. Okay, their triggers may be synchronized, so that when that's why Malichai is also coming in. Oh wow. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. That's right. So this is the twin flame card. I wasn't quite sure. That's what I read into last time. And this card actually talks about the illusions are being removed, that they can see each other for exactly who they are, which rises the level into unconditional love. Okay? And the realm bridger, that's what this was telling me. Okay? Is that the realm bridger has removed the gap between the twin flame souls. There is no reason they can't unite. That is what is happening at this time. That is part of the energy of the ascension. It is very important. It is not just a fucking love story, okay? It is very, very, very important. Without it, ascension can't occur. There are endless opportunities at this time, okay? Again, be very careful with what we think about, all right? These energies are removing the gap of the twin souls. They are meant to unite in harmonic flight. And so what it's like, what this is telling me is everything that I'm feeling is a purge. It's removing everything that has kept them apart. It's an awakening of the divine masculine, that he can no longer be shrouded in the heart. Now, this has been occurring since the beginning of time. Okay, so this was really big. This was no little feat. They're telling me I'm correct, and most of our journey was purposeful. That's all they will tell me. Most of our journey was purposeful. It was life or death for me with him, because he was, yeah. So it was intentional. This is clearing the karmic from Atlantis. This is clearing the karmic from the beginning of time. This was that realm bridger. This is a lot of energy that I am personally purging for all of you. So if you feel anything, times it by 50 is what I feel at least. Okay? Like, it's not a joke. I wake up crying at 4 in the morning, like for no reason. Just such heavy energies. My heart is so heavy, and all I want to do is escape it. Like, I can't handle it. It's very overwhelming, and I'm doing it by myself. Okay? But they're saying that's intentional. Unfortunately, my DM wouldn't take a lot of that on himself, and so I'm doing it all myself in a big, big way. He is clearing karma. And with his truth, he is being aligned. Meaning he is beginning to speak his truth. But it's very difficult. Vulnerability. Okay. So they want to look at it like, okay, imagine your heart is shrouded in complete darkness. You can't feel love. You can't see your emotions. You can't see truths for many, 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 many years. Many, 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 many years. Many lifetimes. Then all of a sudden, you meet somebody who changes your world. You can't get them out of your mind. They're different than you. They make you look at yourself a little differently, and you don't like it. You don't like what you're seeing. You try to run away. You try to hide from these uncontrollable feelings that are taking you into a place you've never been before. It's very overwhelming. It's very scary, intimidating, and that is why they run. Okay? That is why they ran, and that is how they became entrapped big time. And now it's the shock of all of these feelings. But we must align in harmony. It is this time. So, until you can rise up into your purpose and meet the challenge, it will be more and more uncomfortable for you. You will make it harder every time you resist. That's strange, because yesterday I kept hearing, oh, it's like an arranged marriage. So here again, like, he doesn't want to be with me. Everything I've done for this person, you know? They're saying erase that from the energy. Alright, so I did not expect this was part of the message, but it is what is in the energy. I was not asking for a twin flame message. I was not asking for a divine masculine message. I said, what do I need to put out there? Malichai came forward, and then they picked the decks, okay? So we have empathetic starseed, absorbing what is not yours, and deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing, okay? That's what's happening. So we have energies that we must release. Don't absorb them, because they're not all ours, okay? And then we have deep cellular healing, okay? Physical and emotional healing right now. Physical and emotional healing. And boy, do I feel it. That is the purge. Okay, the purge sounds dark, but it really is getting rid of energies that do not align. And I've mentioned this many, many times over, is this earth is too high vibrational, okay? It cannot align with anything dark. And me personally, I am purging energies equivalent to what 20 large beings would be able to house. This moon, the planetary alignment, is to give you clarity. It's meant to give you clarity. That is that harmonic flight. It's removing things that block you from the truths of your soul. Alright? It is, you are able to see all. You are able to see all, and it can be overwhelming. Don't think in the negative aspects. It is your time to make it right. They're saying the DM is a chosen one for a reason, and you're all about to see why. Whoa! Alrighty then. Then I had to pull my fairy deck, which I don't get to pull often, and one just went, I think it was one, maybe more, flying out. Flying out, I tell you, flying out. There's some more, gosh. Let's see if there's more than one. Sometimes I don't like it when they go flying out, because I realized the other day I pulled a specific deck for myself and not for you guys. But one of the cards was like hiding between my little file thingy here, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So when they go flying out, they find little weird little crevices that they can hide in. Ooh, yeah. Alright. That's a pretty one. So the one that flying out was protection. We are being protected at this time. Let's see what else they have to say. Okay. Trust the process. Even if it feels uncomfortable. There will be difficult transitions for all at some point in time. So again, it's best to be there for each other. Like me personally, and please don't take this offensive, you guys, but I have had like a lot of sorrow with humanity. Like I cried yesterday to somebody about how disappointed in humanity I am. And as a God, it's rough. Alright, so here's what the fairies have to say, okay? Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay? Very important right now because the energies. Alright, that's what they're telling me. Okay, that's why I pulled a specific card this morning that said I really needed to do my spiritual practices at this time, especially because the energies we are purging. Okay? But not only that, what they're showing me is I want you guys to think of it this way. Before, all that darkness was anchored in deeply, deeply, deeply to your planet. Very deeply, every which way, every angle. So much darkness, so much dark, dark magic, okay? Whatever you want to call spells, curses were on this planet. I've undone them all. It took me 2.5 years. But they're still here. So what I want you to imagine is they're all hovering right above your heads. All these dark energies are hovering. Can they anchor in? Not to the earth. Only to people who allow them to. And they will try. They're still trying to with my twin flame from what I hear. Okay? So it's a big deal. Alright? It really is a big deal. However, it is on him at this time. So where I was being controlled deeply to protect him, now it's his turn. Okay? So I cannot protect him anymore. However, the angels are protecting you. The angels are protecting all of you. Okay? There is what they're showing me is like a dome of light. And this makes sense because in one of the workshops I did is I put a dome of light around the earth and it was God's light. Alright, so there is major protections going on. But this is a huge purge that you guys are not aware of. You cannot see it. It is happening outside of your realm of existence, not in the physical plane. Okay, it's in the spiritual plane. It is a big... let's just say they're pissed off. Okay? They are pissed off. They cannot hide. And so, what does darkness do when you have it trapped and it has nowhere to go? And at that time, we are all continually healing. And we are rising into truths more and more. And today is a big shift for that. Okay? Truths cannot and will not be avoided at this time. Then we have tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers to the sounds it makes. This truly talks about listening to the sounds of nature. She will talk to you. Okay, when we ask for something, it can come in many, many, many ways. But the earth houses smart energies. I feel so weird today, you guys. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a different world. Like, I feel like I'm all alone. I can't get a hold of anybody. It's the weirdest thing. It's so weird. So we're all going to be feeling some form of something like that, right? It's like these weird energetic vortexes of separation. But it's all about protection. So tune into the earth. Listen to her answers she has for you. She's very smart. She's very cleansed. She is purged. She's beautiful. She's high frequency vibes. Okay. Tune into her for the magical embrace and up level. All right. You guys, we have to be careful because I'm seeing people who cannot give downloads claiming that they can. Or DNA activations, I mean. So just use your discernment. Speak to the earth. Calm your mind. Listen within. If you struggle with that, just simply stay there. Do it time and time again. Even Deepak Chopra would talk about, like I've told people many, many times over, well, I can't. Well, then fuck. If you can't, you can't, right? If you do something once and you fail, are we done? It's like quitting an addiction. Today it's really hitting me hard. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Breathe through it, breathe through it, breathe through it. If we failed today, we failed all that other progress. Right? Why stop? Keep going. And then one day it's like, boom. It's there. We are a instant gratification space. And that's not how spirituality works. So this is magical blessings, right? This is about helping others right now, through and through. Magical blessings, okay? It's whatever you're going through, there is angels ready to assist you, okay? The fairies are saying bless others too, okay? Because you're being assisted. And this is what I've been talking about. This is what this one's trying to say to me. Is we are supposed to be helping each other at this time. We are absolutely supposed to be there for each other at this time. And unfortunately, I feel a huge gap in that. I feel major disappointment in humanity. And that's the truth as a God. And it is time for new beginnings. Okay? New beginnings. New ideas, new beginnings, new life, new world. New ways of thinking, new ways of loving. The twin flame thing came in here again. I did not expect that at all. At all. But it is a big part of the world right now. And it's one person causing strife for many. Isn't that sad? So think about things like that, okay? how much one person is affecting so many others. It's like we get tired. You know how many times I've been tired on this, and it's not about me. You know what always kept me going? Knowing that it had to deal with humanity. Otherwise, I wanted to die a long time ago. I wanted to die and quit when Sandalphon brought me music 2 years ago. And I didn't quit because I knew what I was doing wasn't about me. That was selfish. So no matter how hard these times are, know that it's in the process of creating new beginnings. Whatever it is that we have to let go of in order to bridge that gap, it's creating new beginnings. It may be heavy because it's deep, deep healing. With deep healing, it is not easy, but it is what is making way for new beginnings. You are protected even if it feels very heavy. There is great wisdom going on all around you, so tune in, including the water. Allow the world to speak to you because she will. Release what doesn't belong and know that there are endless opportunities here. There's way more going on than meets the eye. And I don't know about you, but I feel it like crazy. My heart is so heavy. So heavy. It hurts. So, count your blessings. Be thankful you're not clearing it for the equivalent of 20 people. Do your part to be the realm bridger. That's those star seeds and light workers. I feel like 85% of them are not doing their job at this time. It makes me very sad. I see a lot of fake entities pushing hard and very little star seeds doing their job and putting themselves out there. And we've got to do it, you guys. Okay? Now, I don't remember what Malichai said, so I'm going to listen to this one again myself. Because when they channel them through, it's weird. So when a spirit comes through and they take over my vessel, it's very simple for them to do so. I'm a pure channel through and through. So all I have to do is say, okay, and boom, right? And it didn't used to be that easy. It was weird at first, okay? And when excuse me. It's kind of like channel writing is sometimes my handwriting will change. I've noticed sometimes my voice changes. I have a weird accent sometimes. Like all these things have occurred and I don't notice it as I'm doing it. It's like when light language comes through. It's almost, it's like it is you, but you're still standing outside of it. It's like I give up my vessel and I'm standing outside of myself. It's really weird. And so I can kind of hear it, but I can't hear it all at the same time, right? Because I'm just a pure channel. So I'm not in my head. I'm not really in my vessel anymore either because I step outside of it. You can't do that though if you're in your head trying to think about what they're saying, trying to process what they're saying, or like when I do light language, I don't know what I'm saying at the time. In my soul, deep down in there, I'm sure I know what I'm saying. Like there was one of them that I did in one of my workshops that freaked me the frick out. I did it and I was like, what did I just do? I think I was activating the portal of time and some being came through me, and with that one I was completely outside of my vessel. I wish I knew which one that was. God, I wish I knew which one that was. I wonder if it's one of the videos I've posted for you all to see already. I don't know. I can't remember that one. If anybody listens to this video, if you can remember which one that was. I was doing something and all of a sudden another being came through and I channeled this weird language and I didn't know what happened. It was crazy. I love it though. Like, I wouldn't change it for the world. Excuse me. So I don't know who was asking about that. If somebody wanted to know about that, that's what came out. So yeah, I am like outside of myself at the same time. I can hear them, but I can't hear them. I don't think about it. I'm not creating the conversation. It is their words, not mine. That's the crazy thing, okay? I have nothing to do with it. I just give up my vessel, right? You can see that one guy does it, like Sam the Illusionist, but he has to go through like this whole routine, and then it takes him like, he can only do like one a week, where I can do this daily, okay? I do this all the time. I activated the pyramids though, which took my life force energy, right? So it all depends on the kind of a frequency being that we are, and how easy it is for us to be receptive, or just a pure channel, okay? Which I also talked about how to be a pure channel. For if you're a higher frequency being, that's how you go about doing it. Even if you're a lower frequency being, you can still do that and learn to be a pure channel, okay? What does it take? Can you do things once and be done? No! How many times do you have to do something before it becomes a habit? Like 10,000 times, okay? 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 So meditate every day like 10,000 times. That's a bit ridiculous. Anywho, this was the message. So I'm being nudged by another one, and I haven't finished making my deck yet. So I'm trying to finish that card deck so that I can bring you guys those messages. It is absolute messages from our loved ones. And I have been hand doing the deck by myself, and then I quit for a moment because I got really depressed with everything that's happened to me. And that's why they were like, stop being depressed. But it's been a very difficult journey. One of a lot of heartbreak for me. An unfortunate disappointment. But it is what it is. Now I have to look for the good. I have to see what's still left standing and where my joy is again out of everything. Find that all over again. Create new joy possibly. So that's what's going on, okay? Give chance for new beginnings. Sometimes when things die, it hurts like a son of a bitch, okay? But in order to have birth, we must have death. Somebody's banging on my door. I will see you guys later. Till next time.